What'd you order?
Americano coffee, non-sugar, because I want to burn my cellulite.
So in China, in these neighborhoods, there's something similar to what you'd pay like a home association's fee. It's called a 物业费, and it includes upkeep of the neighborhood, trash disposal. Sometimes it also includes the elevator repair fee, maintenance fees, and other things that they have to do to maintain the neighborhood. And it's based on the square footage of your home. So for us, we have, our house is about 100 square meters, I believe. So we pay by the square meter, and I think it's something like, I don't know, it's like a few RMB per square meter per month. So it's not too bad. It comes out to, less than $30 a month, but that is one cost you have to factor in when you're renting a house. You guys may have heard about the whole Uber thing that went down in China. Basically, Uber was trying to open up their app here, their company, and they did open it up, but they had such fierce competition from the local ride-sharing app, which is called Didi or Didi Dache. And it's we're using a different app today. We're not using Didi. But anyway, Didi they put so much money and they put billions and billions of dollars into giving discounts and doing all these things to try to push Uber out of the market, to try to make it so that it wasn't profitable for them. And so for a while the taxis were super cheap. You could take a taxi downtown for like 1 mile, which is a tenth of a renminbi. So it's like 1.5 cents. It was really cheap for a while. That was last year. And anyway, so that was successful, and Uber was not able to do business anymore. So basically, Didi bought out Uber. So now Didi is like the king of the ride sharing here. Although there's some other apps that we use from time to time. But yeah, it's really cheap. As you can see, the car we got is really nice. So I'm not sure if this news made it, on the headlines there in the States, but there was a big thing that happened over here where one of these drivers, these Didi drivers, killed one of his passengers. It was a young woman, and it was kind of revealed that there was a major flaw in their system, because the users of the app can rate the drivers, but the drivers can also rate the users. And so the drivers were saying, this woman's really pretty, or she's really young, or whatever, basically turning them into targets for bad drivers. So anyway, one of these drivers, he picked up one of these girls that had this rating, and he killed her. So because of that, there's been a lot of stuff in the news, and so because of that, anyway, there's a lot of new things that have opened up, new laws, and so I think that's one of the reasons that there's such good discounts on these taxis, because people are scared. Basically, they don't want to use it, and they've gotten a lot of bad press. So we're using another app, and it was really cheap. And how much do we end up paying? So, just like Uber, once you take the driver, you have to rate him. You have to say whether you're satisfied or not. And Moah is not sure if she's satisfied, because we asked him to drop us off at a specific building, and he just kind of dropped us off at a random entrance. And now we got to find the building, which is around here somewhere. So we got to find it. I don't know where it is.
2楼。
27，哪一个是27？富力。
你问这个小姑娘，你也不知道。27号楼。
没事。
谢谢你。
再问这个，这27号楼是哪一个楼？
自己找吧。可以
那个
27啊。
17还是27
？27的。
27是在这边，17是这边。
好。
27在这边。
27是这边。
谢谢。
从这边问，从那边。
买一些东西。
对啊，先买东西啊，谢谢。 impressed with this little grocery store. They got the AC on, it's super clean.
So nice.
Yeah, look at how nice it is. What is it? Crackers? So that's the thing. There's so many brands now in China that they look foreign, and I mean with that one, Maria, it looks like it might be from another country, and you look closely and you kind of expect it, and you realize it's a Chinese brand trying to look foreign. It's pretty common because the Chinese really trust foreign brands more. They don't really like Chinese brands. And, you know, traditionally, I think there are more and more better Chinese brands, but it's kind of interesting thing. So look carefully when you buy stuff. We're still early. It's only 12:11. Should we go early?
Yeah,
Show up
because
early?
it's
I
pretty
was
far
really
from our
impressed.
house.
Oh, that's a Lichun. Lichun Fuji Nongchang. That was a really nice grocery store.
Very organic store.
Was it I don't think it was organic. This was just snacks. But I was very impressed with that. How clean it was, and how nice the people were. The search for Building 28 continues.
哎，请问一下，28号了啊，28号了，
什么
28号了
？18号、
，28。
28号。
6，这是27是吧？24、27。Is it really possible
Should be.
that nobody knows? How does no one know? Yeah, let's just go there. Let's go there. I'm sure it's there. And something as simple as going to a friend's house for the first time can be a major adventure. Oh, this elevator's dark. Lunch was good. Was lunch good?
It's so random, suddenly.
But in the video it makes sense.
Oh.
Because we went to the
So
house
you
and then it just stopped
you didn't.
in their house. I kept fucking recording their house.
Oh. You didn't film the.
No, the food.
Food.
No. So Moah was telling me I should have taken video of the meal we ate. I felt kind of like it was kind of rude to bring my camera out and start filming, so I can bring it out. But now she's saying I should have filmed it. All right, we're headed to a coffee shop now, and that's pretty much our day. Not that interesting, but maybe you enjoyed tagging along for today. She's still embarrassed.
I should turn on.
Turn on.
Turn on
Just
the
smile.
happiness.
Happy face. She's always happy. Moah's always happy. So it's been really foggy today. We heard something really interesting when we were eating lunch with our friends, and they had said, and I've heard this in other cities, they've done this, but they're having this big assembly here, political assembly, next month, and so they've been seeding the clouds to make it rain. So that's why it's been so foggy lately, because they're trying to get it to rain all the pollution out of the air before the assembly next month.
They make the rain.
They make rain. China knows how to make it rain.